What up, cappers, gamblers, punters, hustlers, low baggers? It's May 28th, and I'm so pumped. I guess you always hope, but it's happening. We're going to Miami. Had meetings all day. I'll be having meetings nonstop about this for weeks. Usually I don't like meetings. This time I do. We're going to Miami. We are all meeting up in Miami. How does that sound, man? Oh, God. I'm blown away. Gulfstream Park all together. Hey? Hammering the horses together. What we'll do, too, doesn't matter if there's 50 or 100 of us. We all put in $10. We all pick one horse to show each race. And then we let it ride on the next race. And then we let it ride until we all leave with $5,000 each. That's one of the things we'll be doing. Also, we'll go in a giant pick four together. Or they do the rainbow. Pick. Oh, man. We'll go for a huge score in the rainbow. Oh, man. I'm pumped. Also, we have a great show today. DJ Big Boss joining us. And those of you who love DJ Big Boss like myself, I'll have you know we are doing new things, man. Big things. New things, big things. With my guy DJ Big Boss. You will see and you will love it. Then we got Ski Profit talking Warriors Raptors. But man, I can only think about Miami right now. Man, we're going to go to that game Friday, Marlins, Phillies. There's going to be about 5,000 people there. We'll have the whole stadium to ourselves. God, it's going to be incredible. Vinny Cornell in the house. Vinny Cornell, today's sausage selection is Tampa. Take a big bite. This is Vinny Cornell's tagline. I like where this is going, Vinny Cornell. I need you to keep the stats. Please keep a record of the sausage selection. I like it. I can already see the graphics. Brian Watson in the house. Ready to go. JD, Steve Cordero on the Dodgers Rays Red Sox run line parlay. Ooh, that'll pay big bucks. Steve Cordero said, yesterday on the show I gave y'all Dodgers run line and Bruins parlay. Ooh, that was gorgeous. And yes, you did, Steve Cordero. Gorgeous. And, oh my God, all the guys that you see on the show, all the guys that we have come in on the show, they're all going to be in Miami too. Natalie Rides from Miami. I'm going to try to get Whale Capper there. I'm going to try to get Kelly in Vegas there. DJ Big Boss, Miami. Ski Profit, Miami. King Rail, Miami. Dave LA, Miami. And more. Man, you want to party with Parlay Poppy? That guy gets down. Miami. Colby Valentine, Chris Kaiser, Jorge Don't Play, Deer Slayer Ski. There's Parlay Poppy. Ron Lofton, Ricardo Gutierrez, Gate Pass Ski, WOB, Lance LaRose. We got Tease. Oh man, Tease says, got my robe on, beating the heat. I like that, man. Tease is taking the stepdad balls to the next level. Tease is starting to dress like a stepdad in the rec room. Serious business. Robert Johnson saying, what up? I'm from Mississippi. I love Mississippi, Robert Johnson. But you're also not too far. Just a little quick hop. Little tiny flight to meet us in South Florida. Sports Keg in the house. Sports Keg joining us. Corey Kelly. Jordan Kane says, what up? I can make Miami from Manchester. Oh, man, we need us all there. Optimus Prime. Keith Sadler. Mickey Cohen. Dave LA says, add St. Louis Phillies over 10. That will be a copy and paster right there. Okay, we're going to go over the team play of the day. We're going to go over everybody's plays. We've got to be quick. DJ Big Boss will be joining us in 30 minutes, so not too fast. Not too fast. I just can't try not to think of Tease in his robe. Big Guy Bubba says, what up, Jimmy? Huge weekend plus 22 units. MLB becoming a money tree. Well, help, Bubba, help me. Not becoming a money tree for me. JD has Detroit first 5. San Diego, New York under 5 first 5. I'm on that too. Atlanta, Washington over 3.5 second half. Ooh, I like that. Probably Poppy saying Jimmy radiating with glory. Feels good. It feels good. OJ Wham says, I love Mississippi. I've never been to MISS, ISS, IPPI. I'd like to go. Luna Star, Don Corleone, Jeremy Miller, Liberty Finder, Trot Wham. You want to see Trot Wham? Miami. Tim S. says, what's up, Jimmy? South Florida in August. Get ready for a good time. Oh, Tim S. Oh, yes. So I just, write to message. I just followed you, right? You're the guy I just followed on Twitter? Please tell me that's true. Tim S. I love it. Daryl Lyles, not applicable. Isaac Higgins, Sean Glass, Russell Gordy said, what up? Let's get these picks. Okay, sorry. I'm just pumped. I'm pumped. Bookie Lover Q says, Jimmy, I'm in Florida. Driving down the street with a show blasting my truck. Oh, Bookie Lover Q. My God. Bookie, you want to see Bookie? You want to meet Bookie Lover Q? Miami. Oh, man. When we're all together, I mean, you guys, like, this is my whole life, and we cap together every day, but when we're all together, oh, man. MGTOW is the way. Ooh, MGTOW, a follower of the great Peter Loshak, says, what's the taint play today? I'm going to get to it very soon. Chris Postal ready to go. Cards, Phillies, overs. He's also on that. Rainbow, it's a pick 6, the Rainbow, right? It's a pick 6. Rainbow pick 6, I believe. Pick 6. Ilya Katz, Ralph Portwando says, let's go. Been a while. Love it. JD. Okay, let's get to work. Flipper13 says, please confirm Miami dates. Fins up. Now, as soon as we get the hotel, then you know it's locked. And that's what we're doing right now. We're working on it. But as soon as you hear, oh, we're at this hotel, book it. We need you, Flip. We need you. Michael Overley said, are we going to get package deals for flights and hotels? If so, I'm so down. Let's rage and get all these mommies. Yes, Michael Overlina, we're going to have packages, but our packages aren't going to include a flight. But we're going to get the packages out to everybody before, like, with like 2 months, 2.5 months, because we're still like just under 3 months away. So we're going to get the packages out in a few weeks. So there'll still be tons of cheap flights. The package will include, we're working on getting the hotel because we need a huge deal for our low baggers to stay. So we want very, very, very cheap rooms at a nice hotel. And that takes a lot of talking. That takes a gift of the gap. So we're going to work on that. But the package will include tickets. Now they're cheap. To the Marlins game, but tickets to festivals and tickets to the Dolphins Thursday night pro player. Triple K Marine says, Gulfstream has the big wheel. Triple K Marine, we need to see you there. Terrell Goodman, my guy, says, just snuck to the bathroom at work, but I'm here now. I like it. Okay, Andre Eric ready to go. Juan Ruiz. Oh my God. You're in South Florida and you work at Gulfstream. It's all coming together, Juan. It's all coming together. Daryl also, I'll be in Miami on August 23rd. Is that early enough? That's too late. Oh, no, Thursday. That's great. Okay. You come in for the Miami Dolphins game, party with us all weekend. We can work with that, Daryl. Get in early, though. Get in early. Also, we're going to get you guys aren't going to have to take a taxi from the airport. We're going to hire somebody picking up low baggers nonstop. All he's going to do is go to the airport, pick up the low baggers, bring them back. Okay, let's get to work. Sorry, I'm just pumped. Josh May says, when's this Miami thing? I'm trying to go. We need you, Josh. It is Sunday, August 18th. Is when I'm getting it. Sunday, August 18th, and it will be there for the week until the August the 25th. All right. And Kobe Valentine giving us some updates for lineups as we know a lot of injuries. Oh, but Correa. I guess Correa is a bit of a surprise, right? Because we knew that Springer and Altuve are out, but Correa too. T says, Jimmy, hotels on the cheap are my specialty. T, we need to talk. Okay. All right, let's get to work. I tried to come Wednesday. Please, Flipper. That's as early as possible. Wednesday will work great. Okay. Let's get to work. Sorry, you guys. Oh, Parlay Papa says Yankees game going to be weird. It's on. It'll be on and off rain till 12 a.m. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go. Marlins tickets are free nowadays. Man, we're going to have fun. Brappo wants to ship my brother's attorney, Coral Gables. I'll have to stay at his house or he'd be pissed. How far is that? If that's not far, then it's all good. Okay. Juan Ruiz, you work there. Oh my God, it's all coming together. Okay, I gotta stay. Gotta stay calm. And now Reddick isn't in the lineup either. Man, do we jump on the Cubs? Kobe was already on them. Okay, let's get to work. So in 25 minutes, we're gonna be joined by DJ Big Boss. There was a couple games that we didn't touch on. First off, Padres, Yankees. I made mistakes. I jumped. Oh, we will have the opening lineups here for you guys as well. Okay, so we got lineups, and then we have the market moves. Oh, wow, Pinnacles brought it down to 9. Okay, that's a good sign. I jumped on the Padres, Yankees, first 5 under and full game under, and it immediately shot up to 9.5 after I did it. Pinnacles brought it back down to 9, which gives me a little bit of hope. Yankees opened at minus 164. They're now at minus 188. If this game goes, and it's not red right now, 20% chance of rain, it says, so it must have stopped raining. For the Padres, Garcia, Reyes, Machado, Hosmer, Renfroe, Myers, Naylor, France, Hedges. Weak lineup for them. For the Yankees, LeMahieu, Voit, Hicks, Sanchez, Torres, Morales, Frazier, Estrada, Gardner. Wow, that's a weak lineup for the Padres. Raul Perwando on the Yankees run line. Viper NB in the house. Parlay Poppy says Yankees gates open. What's open? I gotta stay focused. Russell Gordy says Cubs still losing. Shake my head. Okay, Russell Gordy does not believe in the Cubs. Chi-Town, sick with it, says go Cubs. What up, Bag? Nice to have you. And Daryl Lyles says cloudy out here, supposed to rain around 8 tonight. I'm staying off of it other than those unders, which I'm very uncomfortable with. Okay, Pirates. I'm on the Pirates team total over 4.5, Reds over 10. I do not believe in Jordan Lyles. I do not know what Lucas Sims is going to give us. Obviously, we saw a kid, highly talented kid, making his debut yesterday who got touched horribly in this matchup. So there's a possibly a little recency bias going on right here. But my bias is towards Jordan Lyles. I do not trust him. I do not trust him. Jordan Kane liking Yanks over 8.5 hits. Red Girl liking Yanks first 5. Pirates hitting 247, 720 OPS versus righties. Lyles, this was the first start where Lyles looked terrible. Sims, first round draft pick of the Braves in 2012, traded Cincinnati last year in the Duvall trade. I don't want to back a Jordan Lyles-led squad, and that's cost me. And so I've been just staying off of those Jordan Lyles spots. But right now, I'm going to fade Lucas Sims in a small way by taking the Pirates team total over. I'm also on the full game over 10 at -105. Let's quickly look at the lineups. For the Buccos, Newman, Polanco, Marte, Bell, Cabrera, Moran, Diaz, Tucker. Newman's playing really, really well at that second base. For the Reds, Senzel, Winker, Suarez, Dietrich, Puig, Iglesias, Barnhart, Peraza, Sims. Take a quick look at what the market's done with this game. Here we go. It opened at 9.5. It's now at 10. The Reds opened at -130. They're now at -108. So actually a little bit of money's come back on them. Okay, we got to keep a brisk pace. Tigers, Orioles. Ski Profit backing the Orioles, backing Dylan Bundy. You know, you guys watched me lose a ton of money on Bundy last year. I'm hesitant to do anything. The Tigers played so bad yesterday in that game. I just feel like two horrible baseball teams. I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm just going to leave it alone. I want nothing to do with it. Let's look at what the lineups are for these shit squads. For the Orioles, Alberto, VR, Mancini, Nunez, Severino, Stewart, Broxton, Wilkerson, Martin. Oh, God, that's awful. For the Tigers, Goodrum, Stewart, Castellanos, Cabrera, Dixon, Candelario, Beckham, Griner, Jacoby Jones, Candelario called back up for the minors. Look, I look at these two lineups, and I made this mistake yesterday. I'm like, man, Detroit's lineup is so much stronger. Kobe Valentine leading Detroit -1. I just feel like it's so much stronger. Triple K Marine says Detroit is for suckers, and I was that very sucker yesterday. That very sucker. Harry Dubitsky in the house. Love seeing that. Base Kniff said I'd rather eat paint than back the O's. Alex Ramirez in the house. Parlay Poppy saying Tigers manager saying some terrible things about his squad. Not a good time to be a Tiger. I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it. Okay, Cardinals, Phillies. And I forgot to go over all of the taint plays today and all the plays. I will do that very soon. Cardinals, Phillies, 81 Fahrenheit rain. I have rain here, and I thought maybe this game wouldn't even go, but it sounds like it's good to go. Let's get a quick look at what we're talking about lineup-wise. 30% chance. Okay, looks like it's going to go. Cardinals, Fowler, Goldschmidt, DeYoung, Ozuna, Carpenter, Molina, Wong, Bader. For the Phillies, McCutchen, Segura, Harper, Hoskins, Realmuto, Hernandez, Kingery, Williams. Pavetta, Wainwright. You know, you guys liking the over, just doesn't that make so much sense? Doesn't it make so much sense? But it's now at 10.5. Bet Online still hanging at 10. Bet Online still hanging at 10. And I will take that 10. Jin Rami will be shaking his head right now because I didn't get on this line move at the right time. I get it. But one book hanging at 10, I'm going to jump on it. Cardinals, Phillies, over 10 at -122. Wonder what this first 5 is and how big that is. Let's just quickly look at the first 5 total here. Parlay Poppy saying Herrera, Harper, Segura all have gotten off on Wainwright. But Herrera is suspended for domestic assault. Yeah, that's not going to help. Did I mention him in the lineup? I didn't, did I? Did I mention him in the lineup? No, of course not. That's what happens when you get in a domestic. You're not in the lineup, and we hate you. Russell Gordy says Philly game under. Wow. Wow, Russell Gordy going against that. Tweety done Flipper. Oh, and Flipper 13 bet Phil's first 5. I think that Pivetta is capable of having a good start here. I really do. I think Pivetta, we know that Wainwright's going to get touched, but is it worth putting your money on Pivetta? He looked good in that stint in the minors, so he looked terrible. This guy was supposed to be the number 2 starter this year. Goes down to the Iron Pigs, 3.41 ERA, 50 strikeouts, 37 innings, 4-1, and looks good. Still, he gets 20 walks, though. 20 walks and 37 innings in the minors. You know they're going to be patient against them. I'm just going to stick with the over. Sports Shot says, took Phillies team total over 5. I think Wainwright gets touched. I get it. Triple K Marine, I got Cardinals by 2 at plus 900, 3 at plus 1,000. Wow. I like that. I like that. Okay. Let's keep rolling along. Let's keep rolling along, and we got to keep a brisk pace here. Okay, I just jumped on the over 10 at minus 122 to the chagrin of our Russell Gordy. Red Sox, I'm on the Red Sox minus 1.5. Zach Plesac, nephew of Dan Plesac, making his Major League debut. He looked excellent in AA Akron and AAA Columbus. But as Tomarino Tomar mentions often, these pitchers who have never pitched at Fenway seem to have a lot of trouble there. Red Sox are rolling. Red Sox are hitting. And we'll see what David Price gives us coming off of a flu start. Poker Addicted said, Jimmy, I just talked to Jordan Lyles. He said he's really sorry about what happened in Colorado. And please take the massive plus money on the reverse bottom line. Oh, I like that, Poker Addicted. I like that so much. He's begging me to take it, eh? Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this. I'm going to copy it. Dave LA saying minors, majors, different animal. I hear you. I get it. I'm going to copy and paste Poker Addicted so we can revisit this tomorrow. Okay, this is a good one. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, all right. Kobe Valentine saying Benintendi rest is doubtful tonight. Let's see if we can give you the exact lineups for the Red Sox. Now, 80% chance of rain, which is not good. 52 Fahrenheit, wind right to left. So Plesac might need to wait after getting ready to go. Price, I'm sure he's just playing Fortnite, not worrying about a thing. For the Red Sox, Betts, Devers, Bogarts, Martinez, Chavez, Holt, Pierce, Bradley, Vasquez. For the Indians, Lindor, Mercado, Santana, Luplo, Ramirez, Perez, Bowers, Allen, Freeman. Okay. Cody Valentine saying, Price coming off an illness, be careful with him. I actually feel like getting the rest almost will help Price here, and now he's getting extra rest. Ozzy Moon saying, rip Bill Buckner, absolutely. Rip. There's King Rail in the house, ready to go. I hear what you're saying, but I just feel like this is an okay spot for Price. So 3 days removed from exiting his last start after just 15 pitches. So his arm's got to be fresh and ready to go. He's allowed just 9 runs in his last 6 outings, 7 earned. I'm going to jump on. Joe Anisi said, man, I really want to make Miami with y'all. Being there 4 times, always have a blast. Joe Anisi, we need you there. We need you there. Steve Cordero just took Cubs minus 1.5 plus 170. No Altuve. Spring. I like it too. Dave LA saying Price will be fine. Okay, we got to keep it. I got to get to some games we haven't got to yet. So first off, Blue Jays, Rays. I went back to the well on the under. Oh, let's see if I beat a line move for Red Sox on the full game point spread quickly. If I wanted to take that right now, I would get plus 103. Interesting. I did not beat a line move. I got plus 100. Disappointing. Okay, Blue Jays, Rays. I'm on the under 8.5. I was on the under last game. I like taking unders with Blue Jays, Rays when they match up. I know that Clayton Richard should be susceptible, but again, we're also dealing with another guy who seems to have a fresh arm right now. Didn't start the season. We have an illness going through the Jays lineup. Let's see what we're getting on the under 8.5. I could get minus 104, and I got under 8.5, minus 114. Damn, I'm missing out on these line moves. Parlay Poppy on the Rays, minus 1.5. I certainly get that with what they're going through. Let's see what we can get from a lineup. Tampa Bay, Toronto, here we go. Yarbrough will be coming in. That's why. Yarbrough is just someone I just don't trust enough. But the Jays are bad against lefties, so we will see. For the Rays, Garcia, Pham, Meadows, Adames, Darno, Robertson, Choi, Heredia, Velasquez. For the Jays, Sogard, Guerrero, Smoke, Telez, Grichuk, Gurriel, Drury, Jansen, Davis. Yarbrough looked much better in his last start, or last time he jumped on. Kobe saying Galvis and Biggio resting. Chris Kaiser, I'm liking the Blue Jays over Tampa Bay today. Yeah, I'm going to stay off of it. Parlay Pop is saying both teams not at best at hitting lefty, especially Toronto, but Tampa's still 877 OPS last 10 days or so. I'm riding the hot hand. I get it. But what would I get on the spread for these? Yeah, -1.5, -110. I'm fine. I'm very fine just with the under 8.5. I don't like the market move there. Giants, Marlins, Samardzija Richards. Do we back the Giants here? A lot of people were talking about liking them early today, and I didn't make a move. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this Giants Marlins spot. Let's quickly look at what we're dealing with here. San Francisco Giants, Marlins. Total opened at 8. It's been a 7.5 all day, 7.5 morning show. The Giants opened as a favorite and are no longer. Let's see how long. The Giants opened at -120. Got all the way to +106 this morning. And then back down to -102 at 4 o'clock. And they're back at -103 in Miami, -105. That's at Pinnacle. Those are Pinnacle's moves. Rays first 5 under, and Rays full game is on Joe Rich. Red Girls on Rays team total over 4. Big Guy Bubba says Giants a fair play today. Oh, King Rail says when we hit Miami, I'm going to visit Dr. Miami, grab me a 6-pack. Oh, man, it's going to be good. Doug Anderson saying roof is open in Miami. Thank you, Doug. I did ask that on the early show because I had a question mark because I thought 82 Fahrenheit would be a nice spot for the roof to be open. Jeremy Miller was leaning leaning Pirates money line. Rodriguez says Miami. Basically says when I woke up, I saw Marlins as a favorite and I laughed. Look at the lineups for the Marlins: Granderson, Cooper, Anderson, Walker, Castro, Ramirez, Alfaro, Rojas. That's just the ugly, ugly lineup. For the Giants, Panic, Yastrzemski. Oh, there we go. What's that? Carl Yastrzemski's what? Is it great grandson or what is it? What is it? He's a relative of the great Carl Yastrzemski. We have Buster Posey, Brandon Belt, Longoria, Pilar, Crawford, Dugar. I don't know what to do. Chris Kaiser said you've been yelling at the whole show, Miami, Miami. It doesn't mean I want to bet them. Parlay Papa says 9 of 10 last 10 matchups between San Francisco and Miami have gone over the total 7.5 since 2017. Interesting. And the roof is open. Trevor Richards is pitching better. Again, these are two bad teams, and one's been winning games. Coming off their first winning road trip of the year. Steven Dollar going over. And then Doug Anderson says under looks like the play. All right, I'm going to stay off that game. I'm not on it from earlier. This was another game I ended up staying off it, and maybe to my chagrin. Rick Rodriguez says, need that Miami info. We're going to have everything locked down so soon, but it's the week of August 18th to the 25th. The huge celebrations start. Well, they start right away. We're going to be shooting there all week, and all these guys are going to fly in as early as possible. But I've heard some guys coming in on Wednesday, some guys coming in on Thursday. More information to come. Probably Poppy says Richard's still 4.08 at home. Jeremy Miller says just started raining in Philly. Ron Lofton says agree with these lineup feels like the Cubs are the play. There's my guy, Gas Station Sushi. We're going to Miami, Gas Station Sushi. Please join us. 3rd week of August, doing it up right. Liking Cardinals money line. Nationals, Braves, Strasburg, Fried. I don't want to back the Nationals at any time. So why would I do it here? I just don't want anything to do with them. Braves opened up at -110. They're now at -122. This total opened up at 8.5. It's still at 8.5 at bookmaker. All the other books have gone to 9. I've heard lots of different moves on it. We heard our guy Parlay Poppy break down this game on the morning show. Big Guy Bubba says Braves money line's my play today. Fried chicken and honey. Oh yeah. Big Guy Bubba says Braves money line play today. Fried's looked very good, but these Nationals hit lefties hard. Ron Fig says Gas Station Sushi hug me today. I love Ron Fig working in Vegas. You guys in Vegas, man. Wish I could be hanging with us. Jeremy Miller says, you guys are killing me with this Miami together. It's going down around the time the babies do. Oh, Jeremy Miller. That's so exciting, though. Don't think of it negatively. If we get enough people to come to Hustle and Flow Bag Miami, then we'll do another one. Gas Station Sushi, how much is SBR paying towards my airfare and hotel? Good question, Gas Station Sushi. I'll be sure to ask them. Because we need you there, Gas Station Sushi. We are putting packages together. Andy Harris, Japanese baseball, Carps and over. Oh, Hawks and Carp over. Excuse me. Hawks and Carp over. Play of the day. I like it. I like it. And Parlay Pop about to get his calf implants. Gas station should say, I love Ron Fig. That makes 2 of us. All right, I'm off of Nationals Braves. I understand why you take the Braves. I'm hesitant to fade Strasburg. Poker Addict saying Eric Lauer doesn't travel well. He plays make-believe baseball in the NL. I expect Poker Addicted's been getting me today. I expect a convincing Yankee win in Yankee Stadium despite the taint play and all that. Wow, going against the taint play. Okay, Cubs, Astros. Let's get a good look at these lineups. Let's get a good look at these lineups right now and then make some decisions here about this Cubs Astros spot. Here we go for the Cubbies. Schwarber, Baez, Rizzo, Contreras, Almora Jr., Hayward. So Hayward is back. So no Bryant, but Hayward is back. Russell, Descalso, Bodie. For the Astros, Fisher, Bregman, Brantley, Gurriel, White, Mayfield, Kemp, Marisnick, Stubbs. Can they keep winning with this lineup? Can they keep winning with this lineup? Let's take a quick look at market moves for the Cubbies and the Stros here. And I hated what I saw from Martin in his last start. The Astros opened at minus 135 with the lineups announced. There's been a slight move, 11 cents from the opening line. You're getting a dog spot on this Cubbies squad. Makes me want to take the Cubbies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, DJ Big Boss says, please pack no condoms. Always thinking ahead. Respect. Respect. OG Wham says, I love Ron too. Guy says, I also love Flipper. I like this. Love in the air. Russell Gordy says, Astros and over. I like this plus line on the Cubbies. I do not want to go against Russell Gordy, but I have to. I watched Martin's last start. Valentine's Day Martin is a guy. I watched him against the White Sox. When there was runners on base, he was extremely uncomfortable. And you know the Cubbies are very patient hitters. I'm going to take the Cubbies at plus 117 at Heritage. Now, do we trust this Cubs bullpen, or do we think the first 5 might be the spot? Because this Astros bullpen is very good. Astros bullpen best in the league. Cubbies bullpen is good enough. Good enough. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm on the Cubs at plus 117. Okay, let's keep rolling along here. And we don't have much time. We got DJ Big Boss joining us. And Cody Valentine saying, Jimmy, going against him, but you're on my side. That's always a good side to be on in MLB. All right, I like it. I like it. DJ Big Boss about to be joining the show and talking about old raw dog Goji. Oh, Gogster. Okay. All right. Royals, White Sox. Now, Dave LA really likes the over here. Going against the market movement, it scares me because I'm on the first 5 under. Let's take a quick look at spreads and totals here. Sportsbookreview.com. Spreads and totals. Come on. Come on, load! All right, it's taking too long to load. I'm about to panic. Trying to keep my cool here. Okay, we've got a problem. We have a problem here with my internet. Okay, let's try this here. See if we can get this rolling better. Okay, here we go. Sorry, you guys. Okay, I've switched to a different thing, so my opening line won't be from BetOnline right now. What is it? What is the settings at? My opening line is 5 dimes. So we're going to be using 5 dimes opening lines for the rest of the show because my thing wasn't loading. Okay, so, sorry. Royals, White Sox, the total spreads and totals here. Here we go, spreads and totals. White Sox, it opened at 8.5, it's at 8. And Dave LA is very confident on the over. That does concern me. It does concern me. But I'm on the White Sox first 5 under 4.5 minus 114. I believe in Giolito, him speeding. We've always believed in this guy as possibly having ace-type stuff. That's why they let him pitch all year last year with the highest ERA amongst qualified pitchers. Now he's sped up his mechanics and it's working. I'm on it. First 5 minus half and minus 116. Full game money line at minus 155. If I wanted it now, minus 170 is the worst I could get. And minus 161 at Heritage and 5 dimes is the best that I could get. And there we go. White Sox play today. First 5 White Sox play today. First 5 money line. First 5 team total over. And okay, so he's all over the White Sox though. He's all over the White Sox. And over 8 sharing here only. That's what we get from Dave LA. You want to party with Dave LA? You come to Miami. Okay, keep rolling. Brewers, Twins. What do we think we're going to get from Devin Smeltzer? 4 starts at AA Pensacola, 1 start in Rochester. Combined 3-2, Spectacular numbers. 1.15 ERA, 0.896 whip, 30 innings, 48 Ks, 10 walks. Brewers are 252, 779 OPS versus lefties. What are we going to get from young Devin Smeltzer? That is the question of the day. What I want to do, I want to go with my guy, Ant L, and fade. I want to fade, badly want to fade Davies, but do I have the balls? For the Brewers, Kane, Yelich, Braun, Grandal, Moustakas, Aguilar, Perez, Hira, Arcia. For the Twinkies, Kepler, Polanco, Cron, Rosario, Sano, Gonzalez, Scope, Castro, Buxton. What I would like to do, so what's the full total? The total for this game, Milwaukee, Minnesota, has gone to 10 because of Smeltzer. Let's see what I would get on a team total if I was just going to simply fade one man, and that being Zach Davies. Let's go to the Brewers, Twins. Here we go. Oh, shit. Sorry, team totals. Brewers, Twins. Here we go. And over 4.5 and minus 122. Over 4.5 and minus 122. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to take the Twins team total over 4.5. But that, I guess the idea is, no, I'm not going to double up. I'm just going to take that. Twins, team total over. Twins, team total over 4.5 and minus 122. Okay, we have Diamondbacks, Rockies, Merrill Kelly versus Antonio Sensatella. This spot makes me extremely uncomfortable. I did see that the legend Pistol Pete Loshak is on the under, and that's what's happened with this total. It's moved towards the under. Let's see exactly what it is here. There we go. Arizona, Colorado. Open at 12.5. Now a 12 across the board. Colorado opens at minus 122, and 5 Dimes has moved it 11 cents to minus 133. And Parlay Poppy says Smeltzer's a stud, completely off this one too. Parlay Poppy says Twins bullpen reared its ugly head yesterday. First 5 looks better. I'm just going to take the team total over, and that's it. Lance LaRose taking Brood Twins full game over. All right. So Diamondbacks, Rockies, I'm going to stay off. Rangers, Mariners, we just saw what a soft tosser, and I know that could be a derogatory term to some, but the soft tossing Tommy Malone did to this Rangers team. They just don't hit lefties. 217, 705 OPS now. Mariners have Marco Gonzalez, where we know he pitches so well at home. Let's take a quick look at what we're getting for the Mariners here. Seattle Mariners opened at minus 133. Now a 15-cent move at 5 Dimes. So I'm going to take the Mariners on the minus 1 line. I also do not believe in Jesse Chavez. I do not believe in him, so maybe I should take him first half as well. I should jump on first half as well. Let's see. Here we go. Mariners first half. See what I'm getting here? Minus 150. So let's go to the spread. First half. Seattle Mariners. Getting Chavez is going to get touched, man. Chavez is going to get touched. All right, here we go. For Seattle, minus 1.5. I'm getting minus 110 at 5. Minus a half. I'm getting minus 110. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking minus a half and minus 110. And then I'm going to be on the minus 1 line. The minus 1 line is here, money line. So full game. Sorry, you guys. Quick line shopping, and then we're good to go to bring in our guy, DJ Big Boss. Here we go, minus 1. So the money line is minus 144. That's at Bet Online. So the money line is minus 144. And the minus 1.5 run line here, minus 1.5 on the spread for Seattle is plus 130. That's market. That's at Pinnacle, 5 Dimes, Bookmaker, etc. Plus 130. Okay, book it, bank it. Then I'm already on Athletics minus 1.5 at plus 118. The team total over 4.5 at minus 129. And I'm already on the Dodgers team total over 4.5 at minus 112 and minus 1.5 at plus 110. And there we go. Dave LA says, yeah, I'm on the Mariners. First 5 minus half 2. I like the sounds of that. Big Guy Bubba said about those Mariners yesterday. Jim had them in the chat. I wish you had got me off of them. Probably Poppy saying Adrian Sampson, but Adrian Sampson is no longer the starting pitcher. And let me just, I've double-checked that at the books and on the chat. So probably Poppy says Rangers don't suck. They don't suck, but they're bad against lefties. All right, let's take it to the next level, shall we? Rafa, I would like to bring in our guy, My guy, yours. And if you want to party with this man, you roll to Miami because that's where he's going to be. Let's welcome to the show our guy, DJ Big Boss. How you doing on this Tuesday afternoon?
Jimmy, I'm doing all right. Which I come to teach y'all the rodeo rules of the game on this here Tuesday, Jimmy. Ready for this?
Oh my God. Okay, we, my lungs, my lungs can't take it. My lungs can't take it, Big Boss. Our volume. We're having problems with volume. All I can see is that you're in the West, and it's some sort of a Wild West situation that you're in, and I couldn't hear what you were saying. I was just imagining it. Rifle, we got the volume fixed on my end. Okay, Big Boss, how are you, my guy? What games are you looking at?
Oh, I'm all right out here. I'm down here off Route 66, right down by the Piggly Wiggly, Jimmy. When you get a chance, you come out west, you come out here, and you hang out with the boss. Now, I'm going to teach y'all some rodeo rules of the day. I want y'all to go do your homework after we leave the show. So, first, we looking for a buckle bunny, okay? I want y'all to look up buckle bunny, and this is our buckle bunny play of the day right here. First, we're going to go to this game, and come on soon. San Diego and the Yankees. Now, first looks at this one right here. I'm looking at the pitching matchup, Lawyer versus Tanaka, both coming off great outings. But Lawyer had a real bad outing about 3 games ago. He went 3 innings, gave up 8 hits, and gave 8 runs. Now, I expect both pitchers to keep it down today. Lawyer, he's OPB is .311. Tanaka's OPB is .279. So I figured we're gonna keep it kind of low today. There's too much juice on this one to pick a side. I just can't pick a side. So I like the total on this one. Now I'm gonna say some facts here on the total. First off, umpire Eric Cooper is 4-5 to the under behind the plate. The public is 59% to the under. The under is 4-0 in Lawyers' last 4 with 5 days rest. The under is 6-1 in the Yankees' last 7 home games versus righties. And the under is 4-0 in Tanaka's last 4 meetings in the interleague. So, my looking for a Buckle Bunny play on this one is the under 9.5, which goes against the line, but it gives me a little more room. So I'm gonna go over 9.5 on that one. Go ahead and put it in right now. Now I was looking at this one on the first 5, but after I did a box score check, come to find out, Lawyer, Tanaka, the Yankees, they all give up plenty of points early in the games. So I'm kind of shied off of that one, and I'm gonna stay under the 9.5 on that one. What you think about that, Jimmy?
I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm a little concerned how quiet it is behind you. The whorehouse doesn't look like anything's happening. There's no horses. It's quiet. I'm just a little concerned how quiet. It's eerie. It's a little eerie that it's so quiet behind you in the Wild West. I like it. That's what I wanted to jump on this under immediately, and I did that. And as soon as I did, it was as if the market was just waiting to hear what the bag was on. It was going to fade me, and it went up to 9.5, and I've been uncomfortable. I've been uncomfortable since then. Steve Cordero says, take the Padres. We do know that the taint play of the day is the Padres, but I'm with both those looks. I'm on the under first 5, under 5, and the full game under 9. I didn't even get the 9.5. Base Kniff says everyone is dead, so maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Big Boss was kicking ass out there. Tots says tumbleweeds there. It's gorgeous where you are in the Wild West, but it's looks like it's going to be raining in New York, but the game is starting as scheduled. B. Adiball. Our guy B. Adiball, Big Boss, says, anyone have a lock? And I'm guessing you have one coming up. What's your next play on the card?
Okay, this one's going to be my Brindle Beater. You can look that up. The Brindle Beater play of the day. Over here in Low Baggers, we don't believe in locks, but if you want to call it a lock, call it a lock. And the reason the town is quiet today because I'm the sheriff, I'm the judge, I'm the jury. I own the liquor store, the jury mart. Pretty much everything in this town is all mine. I told everybody sit down and shut up. The low bag show was coming on. But let me go into some of this cap. Now, this one right here is the bottom of the bums. Let the games begin on this one. Now, first show is on the first road game after 7 home games stay. And then Miami, they're stepping into this one for a quick 3 games after this awful road trip they've been on, and then they got to hop back on the road. Now we got Richard versus Margin. Now you know I'm a Notre Dame fan, and I always like to back my man Margin. But in this one right here, Richard's been looking very good in his last out. He went 5 innings, 8 hits, only gave up 1 run. Richard is 4-1 to the over at home, and Samardzija is 0-3 in his last start. Samardzija is 3-2 to the over when he's on the road. And basically, with them, the series situation here, with all the traveling and all this losing and all stuff going on with these 2 bums here, nobody is focused in this game. I can't dare to believe that I could go with the under in this one. So I'm looking at the over right here. Now the over is 7-2 for the Giants last games. The over is 19-7 the last 26 games between the two. The over is 4-0 Giants last 4 after a loss. And it's definitely worth the shot at 7.5 to go the over plus 101 at Pinnacle in this one right here. And you can call it your lock of the day. I'm gonna call it my Brindle beater because that's what I am. I'm a Brindle beater. And also I lean San Francisco heavy in that game. San Francisco is like 1-6 in the last 7, and here's a chance for them to get a chance to play somebody where they can actually take advantage of them. Sometimes they've been losing games at high scores, so I'm taking over in this one. I'm leading San Francisco Giants. They plus 100 at bookmaker. But that's where I'm at with that one right there. You like that, Jimmy?
I do like your Brindle Beater play of the day, and I did look up Brindle Beater, and it's not sexual, as far as I know. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. Brindle Beater play of the day, the over 7.5. We've had a couple people now mention the over in that spot. Let's take a quick look at what the market's done with it. Quick look at what the market's done with. What's going on with my computer, man? Oh, I feel like I've got the Lochak computer. I forget what it was called. Okay, here we go. The totals here. Let's take a quick look. San Francisco. Opened at 8, now down to 7.5. But Pinnacle, believing in this spot, this is a spot where Pinnacle is a little uncomfortable, I think. It feels like that Pinnacle was at 4:30, so less than an hour ago, this was 7.5 at plus 100. And then money's been coming in on the over. Minus 105, minus 106, minus 107, and now minus 113 on the over. God, I think that you are onto something. And I will be tailing the Brindle Beater play of the day, giving to us from our guy, DJ Big Boss. And now I remember who also likes it. Parlay Poppy also likes this spot. I'm on it. Over 7.5. Quick line shopping here at sportsbookreview.com. Sorry, let me move this. Quick line shopping here. Over 7.5. Minus 107. Minus 105 at Intertops. Our friends at Intertops hanging a minus 105, and I will take it. Over 7.5 at minus 105. I like it. Probably Poppy saying 9 of the last 10 Miami over. Daryl Lyles is on the first 5 under. Ron Fig says I'm on that too. Good company. Big Boss, are you looking at anything else on the card?
Yes, sir, Jimmy. And remember, if I ever give you something to look up, it's usually out there. Urban Dictionary, not the regular dictionary, Urban Dictionary. But check this out. I'm going to go through these last plays real fast. First, I'm going to go to this Angels and A's game, which we've been talking about in the chat all day today. The only thing I can say about this game is you're going to take the A's run line or you're going to take the A's run line. Because Oakland is 18-10 at home. Oakland is 7-3 in the last 10 versus the Angels. Oakland is 10-1 in the last 11 overall. Now, who am I to stop these Oakland A's on this one? The only question on this one is how good are the A's on the run line? Which I took the time to look up, and guess what? It's knock 27-27 on the run line for the A's in this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with everybody else. Jump on this run line plus 120 right here. And this one right here, this is my play right here. I'm gonna give you a little saying that we Cowboys say around here. This is the don't go digging for water under outhouses play today. Okay, Jimmy? Then I'm gonna jump on over to this Dodgers game over here. And I don't got much to say. We got plenty of time to this game to start. And I'm probably gonna make a play on it later. I'm still working on this one. Let's take a look at it, Jimmy. We got Hills versus Max in this one. Now, according to the monies that they got out there, the only reasonable plays over here is either you do something on the total, or you take Dodgers run line plus 100, or you shoot a little something to take the Mets on the money line plus 180. Now, I always love my Dodgers to win, but usually when they start winning and you really think they're going to start winning, they lose. So I'm kind of on the lookout for the Dodgers to give up some big money soon. So I might be leaning towards putting a little bit of something on the Mets. But just like the other night, Jimmy, I knew that the Dodgers was going to win that game when they played locally on TLA. And they sure enough won the game, but we cashed that first 5. But this play right here, the lesson is never miss a good chance to shut up. And that goes to all the haters and all the people who talk too much.
I love it. I love it, Big Boss. You're right. I was looking up the wrong definition for brindle beater. I was. It's a cowboy that has sex a lot. Used in a sentence, the brindle beater gave Maz multiple water buffaloes during the route in the back of his van. There's a little sentence over brindle beaters. Oh, man. God, I love DJ Big Boss so much. Big Boss, thank you so much for joining us. You've done great work. Get back to the whorehouse. Get back to your horse. Ride off into the sunset. Much love to you. Where can we find you on Twitter? And tell us more about your contest that you run each week.
You know where to find me on Twitter, DJ Big Boss, BIGGBOSS. And yes, thanks to all my low baggers who joined the contest. We're growing slowly. I'm very appeased. Basketball's going away. I'm sure more of y'all going to be coming over to give it a shot. It's totally free in the contest. Q Peso won. And also, to all my low baggers that's in there, let me let you know, there's people from the app Onside that's on there. The guy that won this week spoke, he's from Onside. Now, I really like more of my low baggers to win. I send these trophies out. So make sure y'all get in there and hammer plays on the Who Bangin' Sports Weekly MLB contest.
Oh, God. Love our guy, DJ Big Boss. Cowpoke Big Boss. Love you, Big Boss. Thank you so much for joining us. There's our guy. Now, I have downloaded the app, so I tried to figure out how to do it last week. It didn't work out, but I'm going to be in this week. Shout out to our guy, DJ Big Boss in the house. The Sports Cake saying DJ Big Boss 2020. We're all hoping that Big Boss runs against Trump for the presidency. Sorry, a fly almost hit me in the face. All right, let's keep rolling along. We have our guy, the NBA Whisperer, Ski Prophet in the house, coming off win after win after win after win. Loved. I retweeted your record, by the way. Just spectacular work. Thank you so much for joining us. Representing Los Angeles, California, Ski Prophet on this Tuesday afternoon. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, Jimmy. And once again, nonstop laughter from DJ Big Boss. As soon as he comes on, I just start dying. I mean, no matter what kind of day you're having, he has to lift your mood, right?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I'm ready to break these games down with you, Jimmy.
Oh, God. I'm so thankful to have him in my life. It comes about that. God, sorry, fly flying around. I got to stay focused without the fly. All right. Do you want to any WNBA? Because we want to talk to you about NBA. But is there any WNBA leans or feels you have, or should we go right to Warriors, Raptors?
Well, I'm starting to keep track of all these trends and stuff for WNBA. I'll say really quick for the game. Fever are 1-8 our last 9 meetings. They're over 3-1-1 their last 5. Sun are over 7-3 their last 10 games. This went over 7 of the last 10 times these teams have played. And watching the Fever play their last game, um, they let the Liberty score 80, and damn near all the points was just Tina Charles. Like they couldn't stop her. And Fever also put up 81, and Fever shot only 25% from the three. They shot 71% from the free throw line. So I mean, they still put up points without shooting that well. And on the other side, the Sun, they shot 30% from three, 6 for 20. And I mean, they put up 84 points. They took care of the Mystics. So I see a lot of points in this game. I think the Sun will shoot better. Um, as far as the spread, I see Alyssa Thomas doing much of the same as what Tina Charles did. And Jasmine Thomas, her and Alyssa Thomas had a nice little thing going with the pick and roll. So I like the Sun as a side. If the spread was less than 9, I would probably like the Sun. As double digits, I would probably take the Fever. So as far as the spread, I think it's an in-play game, but I am on the over.
Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot. King Rail also high on the Sun in this spot, but he got it at 4.5, 8.5. It's been a real funny market for the Sun. It actually opened at 12 at some books, and then went all the way down to 8.5, and has now come back up to 9.5. From a total side of things, do full game here. Open at 161.5 and is at 163.5 now. Do you still see value at 163.5?
I got in at 162.5. I wouldn't take it higher than 163.5. I mean, I'll have them maybe covering the 162.5 by 5 to 10 points. So I still think they will win, but myself personally, I probably would cap it at 163.5. And one more thing about the spread. The Fever, they started off slow and they were losing that first quarter, and then they came back in the second quarter and took the lead. I think they were up by like 6 or 7 points. So maybe also the Sun could be good early, because in their game they came out early in the first quarter. First and third quarter they were really strong. Second quarter was kind of mediocre. It was tied. So maybe Sun in the first and third quarter, and yeah, maybe just the Sun early could be a look.
That is an interesting look. Sun early. That was another thing because Kings on them first half. First quarter for the Sun. Pinnacle. Oh, God. This is what a sign is this. Pinnacle hanging the -2, not moving it to 3, but it's juiced at -146. They do not want any money on the Sun first quarter. Wow. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that and maybe make a move. Also, our
Well,
man's.
King Rail's good at in play. It's probably a great game for you to in play, in my opinion. I mean, if you get the Sun lower than 9, or then I think you should be on the Sun. So I think it's a great in play game.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wow. So SportsJaw says Sun should score 90. Only concern is if Fever can score 2. Ski, we are going to do everything we can to make sure that you join us in Miami. We want you in Miami so bad. I hope you please save that week in your schedule open to party with us in Miami and do shows and hang. I had the pleasure of rolling with Ski at IFBC. Ski won the Low Shack in the Bag trivia contest, which it couldn't have gone to a better guy. We have so much love for you. Pete has so much love for you as well, man. So please save that week. We need Ski Profit in Miami. So let's talk NBA Finals. My dream has come true. My dream has come true. Took 24 years for us to win a conference, and we get to go up against the 2-time defending champions. And we get to go up against them with Durant not healthy and Boogie not healthy. First question I have is it possible, like people said, the Celtics were better without Kyrie, which is something I just have such difficulty believing in, but we saw it go all year. Is it possible with this Warriors team that's won 31 of their last 32 games when Steph is in the lineup and Durant is out of the lineup? That's the craziest stat I've heard all year. 31 of their last 32 when Steph's in the lineup, Durant's out of the lineup. Is it possible that they are better without KD?
I cannot say that they're better at all. I mean, I love the way that they play. Team basketball, I mean, the ball flows a lot better. But as far as they're better as a team, no. And what I think about that record or that stat is, I think they take. I mean, we all know they take games off, or they don't take every game. But when they're missing their number one player, you got to take every game serious. So I think that's what you get from the Warriors, and that's why the record is that way.
That's an interesting look. That's an interesting idea, that just a heightened sense of wanting it and not having to feed KD and let the big dog get his eats. So very interesting. Okay, so Top says you can't ask for a better scenario to win the title. I agree. I think this is exact. We don't, if we could, I mean, sure, maybe the Rockets would be easier to beat, but you want to go up against the Warriors, even if that means losing. And is that what you think is going to happen? Tell us about what your game one feel is. And let me just go over what's going on here. Again, this is openers at 5 dimes. And usually, you guys know I usually use Bet Online. 5 dimes open with the Raptors at +1. They're now Raptors at -103. Now it's -1 and -105. And for the total, opened at 215, and we talked about this. We talked about this going down with Max yesterday. It continues to go down. It's now at 213. Bookmaker, a sharp book, leading the way towards the under. Game one, Ski, what are you thinking?
Well, as far as that total, I understand why they would be leaning towards the under. Toronto has been an under team pretty much throughout the playoffs. They went under 13 of their last 18 games. And here's a stat right here for you too, Jimmy. Warriors, without KD, with Steph, they're 25-13, last 38 to the under. So Golden State plays defense, Toronto plays defense. The one thing that holds me up with that under, Golden State plays to the over on the road. Toronto scores a lot better at home. If Golden State was home and Toronto was away, I would more so agree with you. But I mean, what I've seen all year and throughout the playoffs is that Toronto gets points at home. Golden State puts up points on the road. It's a weird stat right here. When the line is 213.5 to 216.5, the over is 4-0 for Golden State. And same scenario for Toronto. Over is 12-7. Over is 28-21 on the road for Golden State. 26-24-1 at home for Toronto. I have to like the over, Jimmy, in games 1, probably, and 2. I probably would lean more under when it goes back to Golden State. Golden State also went over 10 of their last 16 games. So as far as the total goes, game 1, I would have to lean over. And I do have action on this. I know you probably saw me tweet it out. I've been trying to let you live, Jimmy. I know you've been riding in the Raptors' glory, but I'm on the Warriors first quarter, first half, full game.
Yes, I saw that. And it threw me into a bit of a depression. It saddened me. But I know all you want to do is put money in people's pockets with your expertise as NBA. So I knew that wasn't a play against me. That's just how you see the game going to bang out. Well, I don't think you getting it at -1 is bad, because I don't think the Raptors will be the favorite when you're on our show Thursday. That is my prediction. My prediction is all the late money comes in on the Warriors, and the Warriors go back to being the favorite. The whole idea when you have a dog like the Raptors, who are not supposed to win this series, is that if you bet them on the money line each game, they win 2 games, then you're in profit town. But you're not at these numbers. At these numbers with the Raptors favored, it's tricky. Now, what do you think about the Warriors' long break? Do you think that will affect them negatively, or do you think that helps them?
I think it helps them, Jimmy. I mean, they're a team that needs that. They're not that deep. That's the advantage the Raptors will have. I would also like the Raptors more so as the series goes on, not so much as it starts, because Warriors are fresh. Raptors are more deep, but I mean, Warriors have been sitting at home. They can play all the minutes as they can in game 1. So I think it's an advantage for them to have that time off. I don't think they'll be rusty. And as far as my first quarter, Golden State is 8-2 last 10 first quarters against the spread. And I have another stat really quick I wanted to share. Steph Curry, he averages 28.6 points per game, 17 career game versus the Raptors. That's the most he averages versus any team. And on game ones, Jimmy, you know this too. Raptors are not good, and as good as they've been this year, they lost to Orlando game one. Um, they beat Sixers, I think, game one, and they lost to Milwaukee game one. So game one, Raptors, I'm definitely not looking to back them. And Golden State, they're 18-1, their last 19 game ones. So I'm not scared about the line move. We saw the same thing with the Toronto Milwaukee last game. Uh, they moved towards Milwaukee, and Toronto won. I'm not scared at all.
No, I see you're very confident, and that also makes me uncomfortable and is possibly throwing me into a depression, but I'll fight it off. No, I get it. My friend Ski Profit doesn't think the Raptors will win game one. I get it. I get it. And it's the biggest game in the history of our franchise, as all these games will be. I'm so excited about Thursday night. The only thing that trumps Thursday night is Miami. But Thursday night is the most, it's what I've always dreamt of. I've always dreamt of seeing our team in Kansas, seeing an NBA final start north of the border. Let me ask you this. Draymond Green and Steph Curry completely dominated the Portland Blazers. Do you think that the Raptors have some defensive pieces that can slow them down, or do you think the domination continues in the finals?
Here's my thing. I don't want to say too much domination, but with the Raptors, they've been great on defense. But look at the series that they just come off of. Giannis, he doesn't have a jumper. Ben Simmons doesn't have a jumper. It makes it a lot easier for a team to play defense when you take one person off of the floor. So you don't have that same situation against the Warriors. And Toronto's guard play is nowhere near the same as Golden State. So the pick and rolls, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, I think the Warriors continue to do their thing, Jimmy. And when you said Steph Curry and Draymond Green, it kind of made me think about MVP. I know Steph Curry's favorite. I kind of don't want to take a favorite if I pick one. But if I have to pick like somebody else to win MVP, I think the value would have to be on Draymond Green. I mean, we see when the Warriors win, he's the most important piece. He does it all for them. He's the glue guy. He makes the team go. I would probably take a flyer on Draymond Green for MVP.
That's an interesting look. And because we'll have a lot of the work done on today and that we're working, I would like to focus some of that stuff on our Thursday show. Let's just take a quick look at that and we'll shut this, put a bow on this bad boy. Let's take a look at what these future props are here. Here we go. NBA. That's an interesting look. Finals MVP. Curry at minus 138. As we know, in future betting, there's no point to ever take a minus or a favorite. It's just not worth it. Kawhi Leonard at plus 260, and there's Draymond Green at plus 750. That's a great look. I think that is a very, very shrewd angle that Ski just dropped on everybody. Draymond Green at plus 750. There's value there. I don't want to have anything to do with the Warriors, although obviously they're favored for a reason. But I think that's a great, great look. What a great way to end this show. Draymond Green at plus 750 to win MVP is a really nice risk and reward there. 7.5 to 1. That's gorgeous. Ski, thank you so much.
One more thing, Jimmy.
Oh, say yeah, for sure, buddy. What up?
If you like the Raptors, I know as far as MVP goes, the MVP winner usually is on the winning team. And I think if the Raptors win, Kawhi probably is the MVP. And I think the odds are better for Raptors to win the series than for Kawhi to win MVP. So I would probably just take the Raptors to win the series if you think that way.
Yeah. No, I get it. Kawhi plus 260. But, the heart and soul of our Raptors team is that big ass on our guy Kyle Lowry. He's the heart and soul, and I'm so happy he proved so many of his haters wrong in this playoff run. It makes me so happy. Of everything that's happened with the Raptors run, Kyle Lowry stepping up for the team and for all the people saying, oh, he doesn't step up in the playoffs and big moments and all that stuff. Watching him take these charges, I'm just fist pumping like crazy, smashing shit, but happily. I just love the man. Love Kyle Lowry, and God, I just so proud of him the way he's played in this series. Ski, thank you so much for joining us. Where can we find you on Twitter? What else you got coming up this week?
Yeah, find me on Twitter at Ski Profit, and I'll be right back here with you on Jimmy Game Day for Game 1, and I'll be on the closing line show with Drew and Ian Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And of course, Jimmy, I definitely look forward to getting out there in Miami. There's nothing else I'd rather do than hang with you guys and just have a great time. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. Thank you for having me, Jimmy, and good luck to everybody.
Oh, man, God. Going to be rolling with Ski in Miami, baby. It's just going to be the most fun I could ever imagine. Also, I missed the whole Super Bowl party when my pneumonia was at its worst, so I'm just so excited. And even when we were in LA, I was dealing with the pneumonia in a bad way, so I couldn't party the way I want to party, and I still am not quite better yet, probably because of partying in a ditch. But I'm going to be in good shape for August and the trip. Shout out to our guys, Ski Profit. All right, you guys, there's so many things I'm excited about, and none of these things would be possible if it wasn't for all you guys in the chat. Sports Keg here says, great show, Jim. Catch you tomorrow. I have to go get ready for the show. Love the Sports Keg. But here we have King's Court coming up in 23 minutes, and there's so much to talk about, especially with WNBA rolling. Here we go. This is my action. I'm on Pirates team total over 4.5 and the over 10 in Pirates Reds. And I will mention and also the taint play of the day is the Padres at plus money. Then I'm on the Cardinals Phillies over 10 at minus 122. That was an addition on this show. Now, I'm only going to be able to get 10.5 when I bet it. So I have to make a decision about betting that. I have 22 minutes to do that. Red Sox minus 1.5 at plus 100. Then I have the Jays Rays under 8.5 at minus 114. Jose Villegas says, Jimmy, early Belmont pick. I don't want to take Tacitus. There's going to be so much money on War of Will and Tacitus. I'm not going to be on War of Will, and I don't want to take Tacitus. Who's that leave me? Well, Owen Dale's the first one to come to mind, but I need more time. Oh, DJ Big Boss says he's bringing his whistle to Miami. Giants Marlins, I'm on the over 7.5 at minus 105. That's tailing our guy, DJ Big Boss. And that was also our where is it? Our Brindle Beater play of the day. Nationals Braves, I'm off. I'm on the Cubs plus 117. That was a late addition. I'm on the Royals White Sox first 5 under 4.5, but I'm on the White Sox first 5 in full game. Full game on the minus 1 line, first 5 minus 0.5. I'm on the Twins team total over 4.5 at minus 122, fading Davies, but not betting on the Twins. I'm on the Mariners first 5 minus 0.5, minus 1 full game. I'm on the Athletics minus 1.5 plus 118 team total over 4.5. And I'm on the Dodgers team total 4.5 and the minus 1.5 and plus 110. Man, I got so much action. I'm so pumped. It's going to be a very, very fun night for me with my heart pounding through my chest. But before we go on, it's time to bring the star of the Rogue Trilogy, none other than our lucrative Larry. Hey, welcome.
Hey.
What's going on?
I'm going to take Chelsea versus Arsenal first half draw at plus 120.
Chelsea versus Arsenal first half draw. At what was it?
First half draw plus 120.
Plus 120, a first half
I
draw.
bet 365.
You seem very down.
I have to give an official statement from the Rogue production.
Okay. I don't know anything about this.
Due to irreconcilable differences.
If you pronounce that right.
Irreconcilable
It sounds like a police constable, but let's just keep moving forward.
differences. The production will be halted indefinitely. Thank you for everything, and thank you for everything.
Man, I'm so sorry. What happened? Was it the gonorrhea?
That didn't help. One of the producers left. We had all the merch lined up. We had all the battle fuck scenes lined up, and
Oh, you weren't even finished the Battle Fuck scene thing.
No.
I'm sorry. Maybe we can get another producer to come in. We had a cowboy on our show today. It looked like he's.
You think he can? You think he can put the money for the production?
Crowdsource. I mean, we could.
What?
I mean, usually these crowdsourcing things are usually saved for when you're trying to raise money for a kid with cancer, not when you're trying to raise money for more battle fuck scenes in the creek behind the office. But maybe we could ask some people to see if we could.
Can you ask them in the chat?
Yeah, I can.
Ask them if they can sponsor the battle fuck scenes that are there left and some other scenes that we have to do.
Sure. We'll get a GoFundMe set up. Now, again, usually they're for sick children, but let's see.
Can you ask them if you don't put the money for the sick children, but for the fuck scenes?
Yeah. Well, let's just see here.
Tell them that I said that. Can you please don't put any money on the sick children, but into the fuck scenes of Rogue, the movie?
Well, Jose Villegas says we could do a GoFundMe for Larry to Miami. Could we do that? Maybe help? Maybe that give you?
Yeah, I can help.
Okay.
Or can we go to Miami soon?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm happier now.
Okay.
Goodbye, man.
See you later. And I'll work on it. We'll see if we can get a GoFundMe together. I'm sorry to hear that the Flick stuff. That breaks my heart, kid. You guys, just to show them what they're missing.
Goodbye, man.
You want to give your play one last time?
Chelsea versus Arsenal. First half draw at plus 120.
And then could you put on the Rogue poster just so they know what they'll be investing in? There it is. Rogue. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk.
Experience or forgettable ecstasy in my arms. Well, his arms.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
That's my signature.
Yeah, I know. It's nice. There's Lucrative Larry. Sad news. His production has been halted, but we'll dig deep. We'll dig deep and maybe start a GoFundMe. I'll talk with you guys about it very soon. But most importantly, Lecce Amos Bookmakers!